Hi, Islamic Dad here. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe. It does help me out. I'm going to try to do a quick video tonight on an aspect that I had done previously, or something I'd mentioned earlier with getting your ex back. Again, just to be clear, don't get your ex back. It never works out. You know, it's like sticking your hand in fire. It's just going to get burned, and you already know it. That said, one of the things that I'd mentioned with, getting your ex back, and I'll, link to that video at the end here, is basically presenting yourself. So one of the things that is important, actually pretty important, is that you can't show up after, say, like a 30-day no contact, and you guys, meet up for, pizza or coffee or something. You can't show up and just remind that person who you were when the breakup took place. That's going to have the opposite effect of what you want, because they're going to think, okay, now I remember why I ended this relationship or why we ended this relationship. So what you want to do is to present yourself in a way so that they see you as not yourself, but version 2.0, if you will, or a better, new, improved version. And so very superficially, right off the bat, because you two are meeting in, real life for, food or coffee or drinks, is that your physical appearance should be different as possible without looking redonkulous. So, typically you might want to do a slightly different haircut. If you wear glasses, maybe try different frames or wear some frames that you don't normally wear. Wear a shirt that they've never seen before, pants that they've never seen, shoes. I know it's superficial, but the point is it's going to have a very strong visual impact the first time they see you after like 30 days of no contact. Additionally, once you've, got the physical aspect down, which is, very important, work on the whole, person, psychological aspect, if you will, not non-physical, immaterial aspect. Maybe dive headfirst into a hobby that you did not have really, dive into previously, or maybe a passion. So maybe you always wanted to play the guitar, but you never got around to it. That 30-day no contact period is the perfect time to dive in head first, so that you are showing up different than the person who was there 30 days ago. You're like, no, I'm practicing on my guitar, I'm playing a lot, I'm talking to others about forming a band, it's really great to have this passion. It's a new me. Same thing with like other aspects of your life, as far as like passions, vocations, doing things with your time. I mean, maybe before you didn't spend as much time with your friends, and now focus on those friendships and the maybe hobbies and things that you have focused there. If work is important to you, show up and talk about the things you're now focusing in at work. Maybe working towards getting a promotion, or working towards getting transitioning to a new job, something like that. Maybe taking some courses. Just really try to surprise the person, your ex, when they show up. Look different, be different, and don't, and as far as like, hobbies, vocations, stuff like that, don't fake it. I mean, don't say, oh, I'm really into racing, cars now, when that's just, not factually true. What, I would recommend is you take something that you didn't have a chance to really nurture previously, and really take the 30 days as a chance to really nurture these, hobbies, interests, vocations, and really move them as far as you can, so that when you show up, you have that to show. You're like, no, this is my important thing. Oh, I can't talk that long. in an hour, I'm meeting with this group to go over this new project that we're doing for work. Or, I'm meeting in an hour on this new, class that I'm, taking regarding mountain climbing or something like that. And so, really do this because, again, if you show up looking like your old self and basically being your old self, your ex is going to come up and be like, what is in it for me? What's the point? Why get back together when you are literally the same person that, I left 30 days ago? That doesn't make any sense. You want to, entice them by being like, no, this is different me. Same, but different. The other thing is, and I, mentioned this, but I just wanted to really hammer this home, of the only way that this will work. You have to let them chase you. You have to make, and you're like, oh, well, how can I do that? Well, you obviously have to make yourself available to them. That doesn't mean cancel all your plans and just hang out by your phone. But what it means is that if they, if there's a movie that they really like and it happens to be playing locally, text them or reach out to them and say, hey, your favorite movie's playing. How about we go see it Saturday? Or if like their favorite restaurant, has, a new menu or something, or, expanded the restaurant, say, hey, you want to go check out this restaurant. Play it cool. Don't put any pressure on them to get back together at all. Do not even mention getting back together. The point is that you need to show up and be so freaking different and awesome and your best self that they want to get back together with you, that they bring up, hey, are you dating anyone right now? Like that is the best sign in the world. When your ex, when you haven't seen them for 30 days and they finally say, are you dating anyone right now? That is the best sign in the world, because that means things are progressing in the right direction. Just again, play cool. Don't play games and stuff. Let them naturally move those thoughts through their head, move that conversation, and they will reach a point, if you just let them, of saying, hey, what do you think about getting back together again and trying things out? But again, you have to let them get there. You have to let them get to the point where that's on their mind and that's what they want to do, and let them initiate that conversation with you. And all you're doing during this whole time is just being the most awesome person in the world and being available to have those conversations when they pop up. Otherwise, you're just having fun with a friend. So hopefully this video has been helpful.